This is a good, comfy game to bury the hatchet between us. You know, we've had a lot of.
We've had our ups, we've had our downs.
We had our downs, mostly downs.
Mostly downs.
Mostly downs.
Let's see how many Oni Plays episode references we can fit into this episode. Yeah. Mason's doing everything first try.
Yeah. At this point,
holy shit!
At this point, he's bringing great shame to the Ben name.
Okay, so where do I go now?
Jonathan, what is this? Oh,
ooh,
there's multiple rims. I thought that was the whole game.
Enriquez.
Fugu! Fugu fish!
Fugu.
It's a fucking fugu fish!
Oh.
Remember that meme, guys? Guys, remember the meme? Go. Mason, you should talk to that lady. She might give you food to cook.
Yeah. Hey, pretty mom. Hey, pretty baby. Let me whisper in your ear. Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
The taste of your pussy.
She is pointing at the pussy.
My corchiner.
My corchiner.
You're going to put a cigarette.
You're going to put a cigarette baby in me.
Mission.
What? Oh my god.
Spilled 10 gallons of Mountain Dew on myself.
Why? How do I escape?
You did. You skipped like
You're
3
looping.
times.
You keep entering back into the conversation because you're spamming it. Don't press it again.
There we
go. That's what made me drop my soda.
Yeah.
You're looping in the conversation.
I thought you were looping the conversation because you didn't read it the first time, but then you kept going
No,
faster.
You
went to the conversation faster. And I'm like, okay, you're not reading this.
You just get stuck forever.
Yeah.
You don't want to do without all these chickens?
I cry.
Cry, I guess.
No.
Don't be a bitch.
It's good to drink when you're like depressed.
It's good to drink whenever you want to. Actually, yeah, it is good to. So, Ickle viewers, drink when you're depressed.
It'll fix all of your problems.
And you'll feel good. Because if you drink, it makes you not think about how sad you are.
Yeah.
And then all your problems are gone.
You know,
once you no longer are considered.
I finally failed, guys.
Fuck like self-reflection and like self-updating and self-help and self-love. Just drink.
Yep.
It's like an easy substitution to all 4.
I wonder if I got dropped. If everyone disappeared and all the power shut off in the whole city, I wondered how long, I wonder how long I would fucking survive. Jesus, it took me 10 years to get that out.
Can you pass me my drink? I'm
It's
thirsty.
because you're a little bit drunk.
I am a little bit drunk.
That's okay.
See, what's crazy is Ben and I are both a little bit drunk, but he sucks at the game.
Well,
fuck you, Mason!
Yeah.
Fuck you! Oh no. Are you okay? We've all done. We can't even think anymore.
Hi, Ben, in 50 years. How you doing, buddy?
No! It wouldn't be me. I would not have Frankenstein bolts in my forehead. I would not. That would be.
Oh, this is Ben.
That would be me in 50 years.
The latex bunny mask. Hell yeah,
bunny
dude.
mask.
I'll put on whatever clothes the youngins wear in 50 years, and I'll go to the club, and I'll be like, "Dang, you're really mature for your age."
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I'm up to like 25-year-olds because it's at the club
fuck.
where you have to pay and be 25 because they raised the drinking.
You have to
So
be
not a
25.
pedophile. Yeah.
I'm not a pedophile. I just want to put that out there. I'm not a pedophile.
I wanted to clarify that in this fake scenario,
Hey,
I
man,
was not
you
pretending
hungry?
to be a pedophile. I was pretending to be a 50-year-old dating 25-year-olds.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Moving on.
Let's move on.
I actually thought
Move on
of a
with
question.
this. Okay, what's the question? Go ahead.
Because I have an answer.
What?
You have a question, but you have
Okay,
an
you
answer
have a
already.
question and you have an answer.
Well, it was one of
So
those.
there's just a
It's
step.
one of those questions that is like Jonathan's. But have you ever had a classmate that your friends really liked, but you just thought was a total piece of shit and hated his guts?
Oh, yeah.
I asked that on the Amenti playthrough.
I
Did
know,
you
but I just remember. Well, no, you ever asked if you befriended someone and you just like
Yeah, like you had befriended somebody, but then
Fuck.
I guess it wasn't really like a friendship. It was more so you're only friends with this person because you're friends with your friends.
Yeah, but I'm adding an additional step
I
to
like
where
Mason's
you
extra
like
step 'cause I have a
actually
story.
did not like this person.
There's someone that everyone hates, or everyone likes, but you hate them.
So there's this kid named. All my buddies thought he was really funny because he would just do stupid shit,
Yeah.
like willingly. And at first I was like, yeah, that's kind of funny. Sure, I can get the appeal. Like, but then he
understand
started
the
like
concept.
he ripped off part of like our metal desk, like where the armrest is, and then he started beating a girl with it.
What the?
And
He's like a caveman.
and again, like he.
That escalated like you're like, there's this guy and everyone thought he was funny, and then he killed a girl with a piece of metal bar.
Yeah.
No, he like
He beat her head in.
he was just a constant asshole to me,
Dude,
and
South
so I
Dakota's
just did
full
not
of
care.
interesting people.
Why did anyone like him? Does he always beat people with metal
No,
bars?
no, like, granted, that was like one of his biggest offenses that he had ever done.
Was that his greatest joke?
Yeah, he
I
went to
guess,
prison for
yeah.
that, I
That
think.
was his like Joker going up to the thing for
No,
the big
but
final laugh.
he,
and
like-
shooting a guy in the head.
He also, there we go. Okay. Oh my god, that fuck ass pufferfish, it just bounces.
Yeah. It's alive.
I like
Is
that
it?
story.
But I have more.
I have one. My turn. Hey, my turn.
Okay, fine.
There was one kid who went to my class when I was really little, or went to my school until like second grade or third grade. You were always talking about jerking off and about like fucking girls and about. He said he would go home and they had a big barrel of corn and he would punch it. He said they had a big barrel full of like hard corn and he would punch it until his hands bled. And I was like, oh, okay. And everyone else was like, that's so cool. You must be so cool and your hands are so tough.
Dude, he's like, why would he punch a barrel full of corn to assert his like strength?
He had like a big trough that they like fed their pigs with or something.
and he just punched
And he
it.
would punch the corn inside of it that's like rock solid. And then I remember went to his birthday party once and he had a chinchilla.
Fuck.
He had a
And he
chinchilla in a
punched
cage
it to
outside with his sandpaper knuckles. He would come into school and his knuckles would be like bloody and dry. Because he's been punching corn.
That's
But
really funny.
one time for his birthday party, his dad was driving us to his house and then he was like, whoa! And he like swerved the car on the road.
So
Like, to
every
the-
oh my god.
like to the beat of the music, he was going like do do do, and he was like swerving it across both lanes,
Ugh.
and all of us kids were like, ah, it's so funny. We clapped our hands, and plus we were flying around the back of the van like fucking slamming into the walls. So yeah, he was, and then he moved away. Basically, I didn't like this guy. Everyone thought he was cool. I thought he was annoying, but he was like the cool kid, and then he ended up actually moving to a different town.
Yeah.
We didn't.
It
he
just
didn't go
keeps
to our
bouncing
school.
out. There's nothing I can do. I can't move my pants
Careful,
to it.
Mason.
You gotta be careful, man. Don't DSP this.
So he moved to a different town eventually, and he was gone for like a year or two.
Yeah.
And he came back to visit, and he came like to our school. And I remember he like came
Oh
to
my
our school
god,
to
that
visit,
was way too hard.
and we were standing in like the lunch line,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Get out of the way," and I was like, "Fuck you!" I like bashed him with my shoulder, and I walked by. It wasn't that cool. Like it was like, however, an 8-year-old would do that, but like he was like being an asshole to me. He was like trying to make fun of me, and I was like, "Fuck off!" And I
Yeah.
like pushed him out of the way, and then he like never spoke to me again. But it
fucking
was just
base.
funny because he used to be like this cool kid in our class, and then I grew like a year older, and I was like, you know what? This guy's actually an idiot. Why do I care?
This guy's an idiot, and you treated him like the pushover
And that's
he
the last
actually
time I ever
was.
saw him. He's probably like,
In jail.
he's probably in jail.
He's probably
Honestly, he might be.
He's probably in jail, like shoving like sticks up his chinchilla.
He had a chinchilla. I don't know why people have
Oh
like
my
pet
God.
chinchillas. I feel like whatever. That's the person I hated.
Yeah,
Who everyone
fair.
else liked.
that's so.
I went to his house to watch porn on TV.
Well, of course you did.
Did he also? Was he
I
also?
didn't, they did. They would have
Oh, they did.
sleepovers where they would watch porn on the TV. There's a porn TV channel in Slovakia, by the way.
There's a porn TV channel in America too.
That does remind me of like a story. So like there was this one time. So like
Oh my
okay,
God.
I started going through puberty, and I was like I discovered porn, and it was all over
And then
from
I
there.
was smacked.
And
I
it
was
was
smacking
all
off in the living
over.
room.
Daddy came in. He said, "Son, what are you doing?"
What the fuck are you doing?
I'll show you how to do it,
I'll
Jonathan.
show you the proper way. And then he pulled, no! I was going through puberty, and I was like so like I was like so like enamored by porn. I was like, fuck, I need to watch porn like every second of the day.
This is beautiful.
This is amazing.
But then, so what ended up happening was like just watching porn on my phone. Was,
What even happened there? Okay, you're watching
half
porn.
the
just
shit is
watching
even my
porn on
fault.
my phone
It's
wasn't
just-
enough. I had to watch it on the TV, right? So what I ended
In the
up
living
doing
room.
is I was like curious. I was like, there has to be like a porn TV channel on my TV, and because we
You go
had
through
cable,
them- You went through them one by one.
I looked it up and I found it. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this yet. I'm gonna wait until both of my parents are out of the house to watch this. And then
Oh, God.
eventually,
My dad was at work, and my mom was like out. Like I don't know what she was doing, and it was like in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And like I turned the channel on, and I was just like standing in front of the TV watching, like Walter White watching the fucking news with his hat on.
I'm imagining you like the kid from fucking what's the Bring Her Back, like you're standing there staring
Like
at the
fucking-
TV.
with like a belly full of porn.
I don't know why, but I just imagine you staring at the screen like he would, with your mouth agape, naked in the living room.
Teeth broken in.
Yeah, because you've been chewing on wooden tables.
Yeah, because I've been chewing on
Did you
wooden
do
tables.
anything, or were you too little to know how to do that?
I was like I wanted to jerk off, but I was like, I
my
can't
God.
do this because like they might be home any minute.
Not here. You know what else? That kid who was really bad. Let's call him Bizarre, because his name was Bizarre.
Bizarro the brute.
Bizarre. He brought like a porn magazine to school, and it had like naked ladies with like getting fucked by huge fat cocks and stuff. And we had like a fort in the very back parts of the school. It was like a little bush that we could climb into. Jonathan's laughing. We would climb in there, we would jerk off and come on the ground. To the magazine. And then we would. Okay, I'll let him swallow.
Okay.
We would shove the little.
keep
porn-
going.
We would shove the porn magazine into the pile of leaves, so no one would find it. Then we'd come back and we'd like pull it out, and it was like half rotten, and we would jerk off to it.
I've run porn magazine from your own cum.
Because we would shove it in like a pile of leaves. And we didn't want the teachers to find it. But I like us imagining as like 8-year-olds that the teachers are gonna come back into a bush and dig through the fucking leaves to find a porn magazine. Like we did that until it rotted away. But it was still like it was like she was half rotted, but I would like jerk off to this half of her that you could see her boob.
No wonder.
That was a story that Bizarre brought. He started those things.
No wonder you like The Last of Us so much.
Oh yeah, they're fucking.
yeah.
I mean, actually, have you seen the zombies in The Last of Us that have boobs?
No.
Exactly like that porn magazine.
Fuck, dude. So there was one kid named Plishpit, and he was like really good friends with Bizarre. This is true. They were like best buddies. At least they seemed like it. They were both like the cool kids who like did bad stuff.
Yeah,
Whose
they
parents
were the
would let them
bad
do
boys.
bad stuff, and everyone in my class liked them. And then they didn't like me. So then no one liked me. I remember the game. It's funny to think about this in 3rd grade.
Oh my god, that egg
How
just
old
wouldn't
are you in
get
3rd
off.
grade? Like 9 years old. So 9-year-olds, like we were like whatever. Every kid is like South Park. That's the whole joke of South Park. But like they came back to school and they were showing like pictures on their like little Nokia phone of like, look at what we did at the sleepover, and then there's like them like, oh, like all of them like sitting, and then like the TV's in the background, and there's like people fucking on the TV. They're just like
porn on the
watching
TV?
porn at the sleepover, and they're like, we have the porn channel at our house, and we were watching porn at the sleepover and jerking off. And when I was a kid, I was like, that's so cool.
Oh, I wish I could jerk
I
off.
wish
at
I
the
could jerk
sleepover,
off with
too.
my friends at the sleepover.
Yeah, but then your friends
Looking back,
jerk
I'm
you
like,
off.
okay, well that happened, but
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
eventually
that
they
just
came
happened.
around, but
Eventually they came to their senses.
they came to their senses. Well, I went to his house one time. If you go like fucking half a mile behind his house, there's a big quarry pit, and we went camping there one time. And it was like the end of 9th grade, and we went there to go camp for a few days. Jeez, that was quite an experience actually. So I was there for like 2 days. That's as long as my parents would let me go. The rest of them were there for like 4.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a quarry. It's just like a pit. It was a hill that was halfway cut away, and we put our tents down in like the little pit of it. And then when it became nighttime, we just drank and we drank and we drank. And then we woke up the next day, and it's like, all right, we should drink again. That would be awesome.
Yeah, drink like first, second in the morning.
Yeah, so me and my friend did that. And he like threw up in his tent like 3 times in the middle of the day, in the middle of the summer. So like the sun is beating down perfectly from above. And he like threw up in his tent, and then they were like, "Oh, you threw up in the tent!" And then they like dragged him out like a lifeless corpse, and then they like let him lay down in the sun as he's like passed out.
Yeah, and then you were like,
and then he was getting like a sunburn on his face, and then I was super drunk too, so I like put a sleeping bag on him. But like, just imagine like the sun beating down, and it's like fucking like 80, 90 degrees.
89 degrees, and then your drunken friend puts a blanket
I
over you to make it hotter.
I didn't want him to get heat stroke.
Yeah.
So I put a.
And then your friend lights a fire underneath your floor, so it heats up your floor too.
Okay, he didn't cook me alive, but
He should have. No,
later that night
he could have.
we cooked our food on the campfire, and my classmates told one of the guys, they're like, Ben has a big dick. He's like, Ben, you have a big dick? And I was like, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I have a big dick.
It's not a big deal.
And then he's like, show me your dick. He's like, he's like yelling at me. He's like, show me your dick. And I was like, I'm not gonna show you my dick.
Yeah.
That was like, he did that a couple times, and then he gave up. And then one of my other friends ran up to the top of the quarry naked, and he like shook his dick around in like the air. Like, he like fucked he was like standing on the edge of the cliff, and I was like, he's gonna fall down the whole quarry.
Yeah.
And then he like fucked the air while he was naked. I was like, why did he do that?
Yeah, why did he do? Dude, you kids in Slovakia are crazy, man. Like, this is what the porn channel does to fucking kids like you.
This is what having the porn channel at a young age does.
Yeah.